Okay, I don't know what you've done, but someone is questioning their entire reality because of you. Like, the effect you have on that person is earth shattering. And Spirit was saying earth shattering, more like soul shattering. There is this energetic field around you, this vortex, where it is so strong that they can feel you even when you're not around. It is giving earthquake. It ripples through their entire being. It is all encompassing. You have an effect on that person, okay? Not only does their body respond to you in a way that they can feel you when you're not around, Spirit was saying, but they can feel both your absence and your presence. So what I'm seeing is that they feel you're missing. Your body is not with them. They can feel the void that you leave, but it's not just about you physically being there. It is about they crave and need your energy. They always come back to you, and they don't know why. They don't know why, and it is driving them crazy because in a way you have a hold on them. You have an effect on them that is almost otherworldly. It has a supernatural quality to it, okay? This reading is not for everyone, okay? They feel like you are somewhat of a supernatural phenomenon that just took over this person's life. Whenever they look at you, something is coming up that can only be described as otherworldly. I don't know how to say it. You have a quality to who you are that they haven't experienced before with anyone else. And it is intoxicating. It is... It has like a taste you have never tasted before, a color you have never seen before. It is the unknown, the complete unknown, and yet they are like, how can this normal, ordinary, quote unquote, person be that different? How can you be that different? Because you're not just different, you're so different. You stand out in a crowd. If they were to see you among all other people on this entire planet, they would see you. They would always see you. They would always gravitate towards you. And it is because of your energy. And I'm splitting the deck at the Magician. You have something to you. I'm hearing they're trying to figure you out with their mind. They are looking at you in awe, whoever this is, but they just cannot figure you out because something about you is magical. Something about you is... I think that something about you should never be understood by anyone else but you. You carry something within yourself that has a life-changing quality, and it is, it is like a holy grail. It is something that is so sacred. It is a secret that you have within yourself that makes you so magnetic, that makes you so special, where it's like you enter a person's life and it's forever changed. And it is, you say things to someone, you say one thing to someone and their entire life is changed, or it's the way that you think. It is the way that your mind works. I'm hearing, and Spirit is saying the reason they are, because they have been trying to figure out why they're thinking about you that much. It is at a point where they are waking up in the morning thinking about you, and they see you everywhere. They get all these signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, they're seeing butterflies and they're hearing songs, and it's like, you're communicating 24/7. You are somewhat inescapable. You're inevitable. They see you even in places where they wouldn't expect you. And this is why I'm saying you have this magical quality. You're almost like this magician that shows up everywhere and they just can't run from it. And in a way, it drives them crazy. But they're kind of like, they're also hooked on you because no one feels like you. And this is the quality, okay? Spirit was giving me this, like, they feel drawn to you in a way that they can't explain, where you're giving off more than just a mysterious aura. It is your entire being. You're someone who cannot be figured out. And I'm hearing they're saying they would like to spend their life trying to figure you out, even if they know they can never figure you out. Oh my God, this is really special. And you make this person feel, you make them feel different. You make them feel whole. And there is something like coming home about you, is what Spirit is saying. The unknown yet familiar, the mysterious yet so it feels like home. It feels so close. It feels so close. It feels like you are part of the same. You're part of the same. And I feel like this is a soul connection, okay? Spirit is telling me to give you a couple of messages from them, because I really like to know. This reading, by the way, is all over the place, all right? I'm just gonna say it as it is, because the thing is, I actually didn't even want to film this. And it's always on those days where I'm like, I'm not gonna film it, where I feel that a really special message wants to come through, because when I'm being guided to film a reading at night, there is always something deeper. I feel your connection is, you did not just fall in love with that person. You met, and there was this moment where you felt an intense magnetic pull towards them, okay? Both of you know things are intense, but no one is really making a move. And I want to get behind what they're really thinking. They seem to be somewhat avoiding the connection, even though Spirit is saying the reason they are not reaching out to you or not fully confessing their feelings is because they're overwhelmed by the intensity. It's not that they don't want to talk to you, but it's they cannot process what is going on. They're having a hard time processing, because, oh my God, I was also getting this song, Hooked on a Feeling, High on Believing. Also, they are getting high on you, I feel. You're intoxicating. It's like you're this rush, okay? They cannot get enough of you, of everything that you are, of all that you are, because you're so much, but it is so good, and I want more. But then it's like, it's not a negative addiction. It's not something that destroys them, but something that lifts them up. But because they have never experienced it with anyone else, you have a power. You have a quiet power that stems from your energy. So it's not something you do, but it is something you are. And just because you are, they can't help but love you, fall for you, want more of you. And this is something they can't put their head around. It's like, why do you have that power over me? Like, how dare you? Almost. How dare you make me want you so much? Like, what are you doing even? Because they can't figure out what it is about you. They're trying to, but they can't. Wow, this is crazy. They are definitely, Spirit is saying, awake at night, because it's almost like they have all these thoughts about you and they're trying to rationally place them together, but there's no use, because the effect you have is not to be understood, just to be felt. They're saying right person, right time. So here's what I feel is going on. You met, and it's like you changed each other in a way that you both can't yet understand. And only time will tell what is really going on. They feel safe with you. Even though you intimidate that person, you have something so nurturing and abundant about you. Like this Empress energy, to me, is also Mother Nature. It is that abundant, lush energy. Someone who gives off a vibe of just being nurturing, like bringing forth the positive, the light in their life. And they can feel like the more time they spend with you, you're the lucky charm. The more time they spend with you, the more they think about you, the better their life gets. Also, that card just fell out. At the same time, you make them feel super nervous. You make them nervous because of the effect you have, but it's also, they keep coming back to you whenever they need a space to relax, to feel comfortable, because no one excites them like you do. No one feels like home in the way that you do. But you also give this energy of mystery, of the unknown, of the undiscovered, of the depths of a spiritual journey that you both are on, because you take that person to places they've never been to just with your mind, just with your energetic presence. You take them into a whole other world, and they just cannot stop. They cannot stop wanting to be near you energetically, if it makes sense. And this, by the way, this is also the card of pregnancy. You could also stir up something within them that makes them want to settle down. Like you exude something where I'm getting, here's what they're thinking. You just have your life together. You just have your life together. And they feel like ever since you came along, you gave them a little bit of your magic. They want to be part of it. They want to be part of it, but they're scared of the of the energy you hold. Because they know, like, it's almost, I don't know how to express it, but it's almost as if they just touched you with the tip of their finger, they would forever be glued to you. But they're also realizing it's too late, because they are. They are already glued to you, because this energetic connection between you, to me, it's giving soul bond. You know, it's whenever you're thinking about someone, usually you can stop thinking about them, but in that case, this is why it confuses them so much. It's they can't stop thinking about you. Well, they could be, okay, take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates, as always. But this is someone who is on the verge or on this brink of becoming someone completely different, of completely restructuring what they want in life. And with this, it is giving, they have had enough of just living just half, living just a little bit. They want to live in a way where it's like stable home, family. They want to have it together like you, but a part of them feels like they cannot be the one who gives you that, because your energy is intimidating. This is all over the place. I don't even know, like, Spirit, why was I filming this? Oh my God. Like, sometimes I'm like, what am I even talking about? Because I'm just rambling, guys. I haven't really slept a lot tonight, so yeah, it's that energy. It is that energy, and this energy is collectively, okay, wow. This person has been going through a death and rebirth cycle because of this earth-shattering effect. Because, yeah, you have dismantled their life, and now, yeah, that's what they're saying, and that's what they're thinking. How can I go back to my old life after meeting you? Because it only took a look. It only took a glance. So it was not a rational, you know, it's not a rational decision. Something about your eye contact or you meeting, you coming into contact with each other, this effect was just so intense. It was magnified. And even now that it has kind of worn off, sometimes they're just hit by this intensity again. And it makes them come back for more. Spirit, is there anything more that we need to know? This is all over the place. There's something about you that is otherworldly. You have a darkness, not a darkness in a negative way, but you have seen the darkness. You have seen everything, and that person can feel that you are somewhat of an alchemist or a magician or someone who can turn everything into whatever they want, you know, that energy of thrill, because you understand the unseen, you understand the unknown, and you are somewhat the unseen and the inescapable, the ineffable. You're everything, and they can figure you out, and that makes them want to give you everything. I don't know, this is all over the place. They are all over the place. You really shake them up. I am hearing there's no going back. In a way, you're you are like a storm that came and changed everything, you know, with that death card. This is an ending, but it's not necessarily a bad ending, because ever since they met you, they saw the light after the dark, you know? And with that card, it's now after a fire, when there is a forest fire or something, and the ground is completely burned, but then nature just does its thing and everything is sprouting again. And this is what you're doing for them. You revitalize them, you recharge them, but it is in a mystical and mythical way, because you are truly not of this world. You are an otherworldly creature, and I feel like you both are not of this world. You both found each other because of your unique energy. Wow. This is a beautiful ending for this reading. This is what I was talking about, magnetic pull towards you. And they're also saying, your eyes take me to another place, you know? It's about the eyes. You know, I have, by the way, quick side note, I have an exercise in my workbook. You know, I've written a whole guide on communicating on that telepathic level, where you can basically connect to your person if that reading resonates. And it is a soul connection. You can connect to them through their eyes and through your heart space and send them messages, like send them energy and receive energy. It's a wild and otherworldly experience for sure. Like if you have a soul connection and you're doing this, it really increases your connection. You're even able to tap into their hidden feelings. You're able to tap into what is going on within them and stuff like that. I've had really wild stuff happen to me after I did that, but it definitely is worth a try, because I feel that this connection is currently going on mostly in the unseen realms. You're mostly communicating telepathically, but that does not mean that you can't reach out to them, because they definitely do feel you. If you're curious to learn more, the guide is linked down below, as well as all my other services. So I feel this is the end of this message. They are waiting for the right moment to show you what is going on after the storm has cleared. Something happened with you. Let me know if you want a part 2 on that, because I'd like to dive deeper into how it really felt for them. There is more to that story. I do feel that you would like to find out more about how they really feel about you. So if you want that, let me know down below. But there is something I'm hearing. They're saying something draws me back to you over and over. You have an effect on me that I just can't explain, but I don't, it's like I don't mind. I don't mind you having this effect on me because I wouldn't want anyone else to have me like that. There's something between. There is a tension between you that is undeniable. Almost to the degree that other people, if they were to just be around you, they could just sense it, they could feel it, they could feel this almost electricity around you. It is wild. It is really giving soul connection here. Let me know if it resonated. This is a really freaking long reading. I actually wanted to keep it short, but whatever. If you want my help manifesting your person, go to the link down below. I do offer one-on-one guidance sessions, one-on-one manifestation sessions, and that was it. I'm really tired. I'll see you around in the next one.